Today's earthquake was a big deal. Just wait till Howie Roseman makes his earth-shattering move. It's gonna make today look like a trip to the merry-go-round. Dallas still stinks. What is going on? Is it an earthquake, or did Howie Roseman make another move? Yo, by the way, kick Dingbat here, and I guess it's that it was a real earthquake, cause Howie Roseman has not yet begun to shatter and shake the world with his big trade that and I know he wants to do. Howie Roseman is ready. He is ready to make a move. What it will be, who knows? I have some ideas. Welcome to Philly 500, where you get Eagles future news today. Welcome, and thank you so much for watching. Now, what I want to talk about in today's video is basically just that. Howie Roseman and the expectations that I have going into this draft, maybe a little bit before, maybe during, but I'm expecting A.J. Brown type move, A.J. Brown type trade. I think Howie Roseman has something gigantic coming around the pike, and I don't know what it is, but I have some hopes. Pause. I think I got to pause there, right? No doubt about it. Now, before we get into it, we got to say this. Jordan Mailata held his press conference today in which he talked about his extension. He talked about how he was happy to be an Eagle and have Landon Dickerson next to him for years to come because he just got his extension not too long ago. All this, that, and the other sounds really, really good. So Jordan Mailata is in the fold, and now you've got a lot of people starting to sweat bullets, starting to worry about DeVonta Smith. What about DeVonta Smith, Philly? What about DeVonta Smith? Are we going to be able to sign DeVonta Smith? What's going to happen there? Look at this. Look at this. I do not shake. I do not shake when it comes to DeVonta Smith, an extension for DeVonta Smith. It will happen. If there was ever one thing I was sure about, DeVonta Smith will be an Eagle long term. He will get an extension. The bigger question is this. How will they keep A.J. Brown? Because that's going to be the question. In 2 years, how are they going to keep A.J. Brown? The one thing I will say about DeVonta Smith extension is this. He is going to get paid. He is going to get a lot of money. And if you're DeVonta Smith, you can't be in a rush to go and sign an extension right now. Not when you have guys like Justin Jefferson getting ready to get an extension. There's a bunch of other guys about to get extensions too. What's going to happen with Brandon Ayuk and the 49ers? All these guys are going to reset a market for DeVonta Smith, who is then going to try to reset the market himself. So DeVonta Smith will get paid. Now here's the good news with it. It ain't your money. It ain't your money. What do you care if he gets $25 million a year? What do you care if he gets $30 million a year? It ain't your money. As long as it's set up in a way that is salary cap friendly, that we can use the salary cap to go out and get other guys and to do different things. I don't worry about the money. It ain't my money. It ain't coming out of my pocket. Okay? Just make sure that you set it up so that it's salary cap friendly, that you have a chance to restructure when needed, and that you're able to go out and add players to this team. Otherwise, I don't care if they say, DeVonta Smith got 4 years, $80 million. I don't care. If he's getting 4 years or $4 million the first year against the cap, and then it goes up to like $8 million against the cap, then it's like $13 million against the cap, then it's like $20 million against the cap, and then it takes a big jump. All right, well, we'll deal with it then. But if it's set up friendly where you can restructure, who cares? Go get your money, DeVonta Smith. But I tell you this, DeVonta Smith ain't going mother humping nowhere. Nowhere. It's not going to happen. Would I like to see them get it done? Yeah, but there's no rush. You're going to pick up his option year in May. You pick it up, and then you go on from there. If you can extend him, not. If not, you have him 2 more years. They could play this whole year out and then go into a whole nother season and still not have him signed to an extension and eventually get it done, okay? They're going to be fine with the DeVonta Smith. Now, would I rather them do it now and get it over? Yeah, of course. So it's done and we don't have to talk about it. But I'm not worried about how much money gets paid. It ain't my money. It ain't my money, okay? It's not. Now, if you want to worry about a guy getting paid, look at a guy like Jacksonville's Josh Allen. Josh Allen is a guy who wants to get paid, who tried to get paid, and now is getting franchise tagged, and he's not happy. He's not happy. And like I said at the beginning of this video, welcome to Philly 500's channel, where you get future Eagles news today. And why I say that? Because here you go. Josh Allen. I bring Josh Allen up way before everybody else. Now it's starting to trickle out there, and people are starting to see it. They're starting to realize what I said, and now they're starting to talk about it. Just at the same time as we're finding out that Josh Allen is really, really frustrated with the Jacksonville Jaguars. There was an article that said, Josh Allen sends clear message to Jaguars GM Trent Baalke. And then it goes on to say, the Jacksonville Jaguars applied the franchise tag on outside linebacker Josh Allen before the start of free agency. The tag is supposed to be a placeholder while the team and Allen's camp engage in contract talks. However, negotiations may not be going well based on recent posts by Josh Allen. The first thing he did was he liked a post by Fred Taylor, who posted a message, and this is what it said. It said, "This is my frustration with this @Jaguars organization. We don't go for the kill. Houston's seen what they have had and didn't care about draft picks, money, or personnel. You can say that about Tennessee too, but Houston put themselves to be the front runners to beat Kansas City. Scared money makes no money. We have the quarterback, the coach, but we have a scary ass GM. Fix Cam's deal, resign Josh, and call mother effing San Francisco." And he's talking about getting Brandon Ayuk. Now, Josh Allen liked that comment because, well, it says to sign him, but, there's also a problem with getting his contract done. It's taking them a while, and that's not a good thing for the Jacksonville Jaguars. There was also a post that was later deleted where Josh Allen said and posted, "The battle's always won or lost in the trenches. Pound, check the tape." And that was Josh Allen, a post he had on April 3rd. It was deleted, okay? Now, Allen was a first-round pick in 2019. He logged 10.5 sacks and made the Pro Bowl as a rookie. However, he wasn't nearly successful from 2020 to 2022, just tallying 17.5 that span. The team brass exercised the fifth-year option on his rookie deal, but wanted to see him play his contract out before giving him a deal. So they basically said, we're not giving you a deal. Go play out the last year of your contract. And that's not this year that DeVonta Smith is going into. We're talking about the option year that you pick up. So that's a whole nother year down the road. They said it wasn't good enough. They wanted to see him do more. And what did Josh Allen do? He went out there and he had 17.5 sacks. So he went out there, had 17.5 sacks, and he really proved himself. And what did they do? They didn't give him anything. They haven't done anything with him. Now, here's the thing. When you wait to sign guys like Josh Allen to an extension and you get to the draft and through the draft, often it becomes a lot harder to work these deals out. Josh Allen is not happy. And Josh Allen is absolutely free to go sign right now with anybody he wants. He can legitimately go sign with the Eagles right now if the Eagles wanted to. Now, the Jacksonville Jaguars would have the ability to match the deal, anything the Eagles put in front. So they could match it or do better and keep him, or they can end up getting, I believe, 2 first-round picks. Now, the Eagles aren't going to want to give 2 first-round picks, but if the Jacksonville Jaguars aren't serious about signing him to an extension, then I think the Philadelphia Eagles should definitely do this, okay? This was something that I've talked about several times. I talked about it Saturday on the Shakedown. Nobody was talking about it. I talked about it a few videos before that. And the real question with Josh Allen is, will they sign him to an extension? You think to yourself, well, no, there's no way the Jacksonville Jaguars would be that stupid. Yet we have seen teams be very stupid and get rid of players that they should never have any business getting rid of. Josh Allen is 26 years old. He's franchise tagged. He's going to make $24 million this year as a franchise tag. But he wants a long-term deal. And to me, yes, you didn't pay Hassan Reddick money, but Reddick's what, 30 years old? This kid's 26. This kid's 4 years younger. So this is the kind of guy that you sign. This is the kind of guy that if you could somehow get, and I'm not saying that the Eagles are going to do this, I'm saying it's going to be tough. But this is the kind of move that I expect from the Eagles. Like, I expect going into this draft, I expect a move to the degree that is going to be as earth-shattering as the A.J. Brown trade was for us. And it's going to be something like this. The Eagles trade for Josh Allen, giving up their first-round pick, or giving up a second or 2 seconds, whatever it is. But I think something like this is the perfect move for the Eagles to do. I think Howie Roseman is dying to make a move like this. I think he wants to make a move like this. And Josh Allen is just sitting there just trying to figure out what's going on with Jacksonville. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Now, like I said, he has a franchise tag. It's a non-exclusive franchise tag. That means he can negotiate and sign with another team. But Jacksonville has the right to match and then get compensation if he goes somewhere else. I think that compensation's 2 first-round picks. There's also what they call a non-exclusive franchise tag, where you can't sign another deal with another team, and you can only negotiate with the team that you're currently on. So he has a big decision to make. And to me, this is the kind of move that I'm expecting from Howie Roseman. This is the kind of move that makes Hassan Reddick deal perfectly okay. This is the kind of move that makes Howie Roseman who he is. Will he do something like this? I don't know. But the fact that people are finally talking about it, and there's stuff going on with Josh Allen that isn't good with him in Jacksonville, I think that door has been slightly opened, and now the Eagles and Howie Roseman, they need to kick it down. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's Howie Vision, baby. We're all just living in it. And be careful, please. Be careful. Don't get caught up in earthquakes. I see you guys have had an earthquake, and I see a lot of people were feeling it and stuff. You know what's crazy? I got married. I moved out to California. I have never felt an earthquake. As long as I've been out here and married, I have never felt an earthquake at all, ever. Yet, people are back at home, back at my home, having and feeling an earthquake right now is really crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. Who would have thought that I would come out here and still felt no earthquake, and then everybody back home would feel it before I ever felt one? I don't want to feel one, to be honest with you. It kind of freaks me out. But hopefully everybody's okay back there. It seems like it is. And, just wait till Howie Roseman makes his move. Denzel Washington out.